right now I'm about to react to 10 overly sexual pop songs. I am Genuine Ridge, OXO, your host. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification icon. Also, we'd like to shout out and thank you, Miss Mojo. You give awesome videos. Every time. Let's get into this video. What we came to see, people. You already knew, though. A new look. You guys like it? I feel kind of handsome. Yeah. Doing me.
Sometimes subtlety just won't cut it.
Be yourself, people. Be yourself.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 overtly sexual pop songs.
Stop with the foolishness.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at pop songs with explicit sexual content that's too blatant to miss, and are basing our choices on a mix of shock value, lewdness, and cleverness. Remember, this is pop songs only, so rap tracks like David Banner's Play didn't make the cut.
Don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play with me.
Jiggle it, wiggle it, jiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it, jiggle it.
Number 10, Peacock, Katy Perry.
I wanna see you peacock, your peacock.
While Katy Perry is no stranger to some sexually experimental music, this one may have been a little too obvious.
Are you brave enough to let me see your peacock?
In Peacock, Perry doesn't try to hide her illusions at all, making it clear from the get-go she's not looking for an exotic bird.
I want the jaw dropping, I'm hoping, head turning, body shocking.
The painfully crass chorus chants of Peacock leave nothing to the imagination, and lines like "Let me see what's underneath" have listeners certain as to what exactly Perry is talking about.
Every bit of verbal.
Despite the cheeky way of getting around possible censorship, the song's obvious lyrics don't exactly save its delivery, with lines like "Need some goose to get loose." Maybe
11-year-old's gonna be
Perry should
like,
just stick to more empowering pop instead.
No.
Number 9, Touch Me, I Want Your Body, Samantha Fox. While it's hard to argue that
overly
female sexuality
charged.
is poorly represented in pop music, there is still
But many
such
more
a
to go.
thing as going too far. In her ballad for the female libido, Fox matches the male cock rock of the 80s to great effect lyrically and musically. But the small details make all the difference here. Throwing out bridges that are literally orgasmic, Fox not only moans musically, but even opens her verses with some pleasured cries. While most of the lyrics are par for the course, comparing herself to a tramp in the night while letting out climactic sounds makes this one way racier than you'd expect.
Yeah.
Number 8, Touch
Find
My
your
Body,
talent.
Mariah
All
Carey.
Just
Looks can be
make
deceiving,
sure you're
especially
good
when
at
those
it.
looks involve Kenneth from 30 Rock. Getting steamier than usual, Carey gets extremely descriptive on her fantasies in Touch My Body. Despite the candy-tinged R&B shell, Carey gets more graphic about her carnal desires than the raciest
More
Harlequin
bronzer on those
romance
bed
novel,
sheets than-
from wanting to be dominated to how she plans to pleasure her partner back.
Stop it right there. I'll stop it. Oh god. A little bugs.
It's hard to ignore the sensuality of her demands to be wrestled and played with on the floor, even when
Just
watching the
bite
Goofy
lip.
video she made with the innocent-looking Jack McBrayer.
Intentionally angle much? You know what I mean?
Number 7, Red Light Special, TLC.
Yeah. Oh.
When red light is in the title, you can
Running
pretty much
right
assume
now.
these lyrics are not going to be G-rated. Flipping the script on The Police's Roxanne, Red Light Special is an invitation extended to gentlemen lovers, to real men who know how to please real women.
I'll give you the red light special all through the night.
With specific instructions like take the southern route and don't go too slow. Guests are encouraged to turn on the red light
It
and
was
make
like the
this night
most
one to
butch
remember.
bro homegirls you could ever find back in the
Paired
day.
with
You
the
know what I
hunky
mean? You
game
call
of
them
strip poker
dogs,
shown
call
in the
them
music video,
hey
this
baby.
track plays like a call to action to all the guys
All
out
of the
there.
above.
Whatever you do, you better make your girl feel right.
They still call for that midnight book. I can't say that here. If you caught the editing clip right there,
Number 6,
Fine.
S&M, Rihanna.
leave a link in the comments if you saw the editing bit right there.
Normalizing
Was
taboo
dope.
subjects is what art is best at. But maybe a little more subtlety was in order here. With the same level of nuance on the subject as a 50 Shades movie, Rihanna tackles sadomasochism pretty bluntly on S&M.
S&M, yeah.
Singing about chains and whips with some cleverly phrased poetic references, Rihanna brings the pleasure of pain concept to the mainstream in a surprisingly progressive voice. Although choruses about sex in the air and straight up just saying the name of this sexual subculture seem a little in your face, Rihanna does try to at least promote an open mind on this track,
A lot of
accepting
critics.
love in many forms in the midst of her more primal lyrics.
Wasn't taken too far. Like, I want this syrup and glitter, and I
Number
want
5,
this
If
nasty.
You Seek Amy, Britney Spears.
It wasn't going that far.
Baby, have you seen Amy tonight?
Never has reading between the lines been this much fun. In this song,
Not even
Spears goes out
censorship,
of
you know
her
what
way
I'm
to be
saying?
sexual
So,
while minimizing
what a
her
hate.
erotic lyrics.
What a
I
hate.
just wanna go to the party, she gon' go. Can somebody take me home? Ha ha hee hee ha ha ha.
While the verses seem to suggest Britney is chasing after another woman, there's nothing blunt enough to warrant any attention. However, each chorus finds Britney getting as overt as possible while not actually saying anything,
Hitchhiking,
using the power of
abduction.
phonetics to her advantage.
All of the boys and all the girls are begging to if you seek Amy.
If you're still
for
not
a
getting it,
bipolar
the
friend.
song's title spells out F-U-C-K me when said fast enough, which makes the otherwise confusing choruses surprisingly crass.
Oh, baby, we'll do whatever you like.
Once you figure this out, the relentless "Oh Babies" start to sound a lot more forward than just a generic pop lyric.
All of the boys and all the girls are begging to if you seek Amy. And we don't gotta think.
Number 4, Side to Side, Ariana Grande.
I'm coming at you, 'cause I know you got a bad reputation.
Some of the best lyrics can take a while to sink in. Teaming up with the over-the-top Nicki
Boom.
Minaj,
This is
it
just
shouldn't
on the
come as
radio.
a shock that this Grande track
Holla.
is even saucier than her collaboration with The Weeknd. While her verses speak to lusting after a hunky man, there's some painfully
lot of
obvious
covers out
subtext
there.
in her refrains.
And boy, you got me walking side to side.
Referring to the postcoital soreness that sometimes leads women to walk with a limp, Side to Side definitely isn't defining a dance for a new lover.
And boy, you got me walking side to side.
It should also go without saying that Minaj's side of the track is much more upfront, going as far to suggest her favorite positions and her need for threesomes.
You the type of blow. If you wanna manage, I got a tricycle.
Number
Okay.
3, I Touch Myself, Divinals.
I love myself. I want you to love me.
This level
Word.
of honesty is, frankly, refreshing. Divinals really held nothing back when writing this track of interdependent love, getting very personal in the process. While opening on a more romantically poetic set of verses on how her partner completes her, the choruses dive into the full arousal singer Chrissy Amplet feels from her lover.
When I think about you, I touch
I really want subtitles.
Her devotion goes even further as she promises
Never
to
wanted
get down on
subtitles
her
as
knees
bad
and
as I
do
do right now.
anything her partner desires.
I get down on my knees. I do anything for
And this is
you.
raining right
Amplet
now.
goes on to preview one of her supposed thinking sessions, closing the song's bridge on a climax, both musically and physically.
I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself.
The verse in the song. It's vocally. It's not.
Number 2, Like a Virgin,
exaggerate it.
Madonna.
I made it through the wilderness.
Even when a song isn't
Show me some
specifically about
cringe in
sex,
these
if
and I'll,
everyone
you know,
thinks it is, then it
react on
might
it,
as
but-
well be. While Like a Virgin was initially written about the feeling of a new relationship, it was the lyric's suggestive undertones, mixed with Madonna's sultry delivery that cemented it as the seductive song it is.
Yeah.
her repeated moans at the end of the track and slipping in lines like "feels so good inside," it's hard not to feel a little randy listening to this track.
No.
Especially with every hey she drops after the racy version of each chorus.
My 80s, 90s baby. Some of her
Before we get to our top pick, here are a
across
few
my TV
honorable
screen.
mentions.
Yeah. Honorable mentions?
You just put your lips together and you come real close. Can you blow my whistle, baby?
Whistle.
Number 1, I Want Your Sex, George Michael. There's sex positive, and then there's sex crazed. While this George Michael track starts out flirty, the lust takes over by the first chorus to an almost maniacal level. Mixing in a healthy view of sex between repeated cries of "let's do it," Michael tries to keep the romantic and collected approach in check before going off the rails. By the final section of the song, Michael starts talking dirty, defining his partner's pornographic limits. And while he starts
only
the track
Tuesday,
sensually,
people.
it's hard not to find him a little
Much more to
desperate
come.
by the end of the track. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos.
You guys, thank you and follow Miss Mojo. Subscribe to Genuine and Ridge OXO as well. Leave your link to the comments what you would like me to react to next time. We react together. Also, like and share this channel. Today is July 24th, 2018. I'm just messing up us all kind of day. Okay, that was 10 overly sexual pop songs. You guys, make sure to love, like, share, subscribe. Yeah. Until next time, guys, stay tuned in. Peace.